Hey everybody, this is another episode of Pop Issues, still July 4th. We were just catching everything here in Philadelphia. I wanted to be able to show you guys how just individuals are putting their voices out here in a new way. I just happened upon somebody named Joe who's going to tell us a little bit more about what he's doing right now painting and what has really brought him here. So, hey Joe, what's up?
Hey.
Do me a favor, I have like a quick feed here and tell me a little bit about like what this represents and why.
Okay, so I was checking out this line of different figures over here and was asked to contribute a figure myself. So I just decided to create a kind of key pairing thing.
I thought so. It was giving me a very key pairing.
Yeah, they're all kind of like that, but yeah, this is the simplest. But I added in a little heart there.
And this is to represent?
Well, there's the colors that are, you know, patriotic colors, and it's Independence Day today.
Right.
And so...
And you told me before it's kind of like the idea to get 99 of these to be able to represent really the 99% of the people who the organization feels is maybe not representing.
Exactly,
and bringing more attention to about, you know, the individual.
Yeah.
And so kind of to that end, tell me a little bit about what you were saying about Occupy Stories and bringing the individual voice out even, you know, further. Tell me about how you guys do that and what made you get involved.
Yeah, I'm here at the Occupy National Gathering with my group Occupy Stories, and what we publish is first-person accounts of different
it's mad windy, but we're happy because it's like been 2 million and 2 degrees, so...
This will just make its own effect onto the... It's serendipitous this way. But
that's what
it's the environment. So we publish first-hand accounts of different things going on, protests, actions, events in the Occupy movement. We're based in New York City, although we take stories from all over the country and have a few international links as well. But the reason why we exist is because we feel like back when the mainstream media was really following Occupy, which it doesn't seem to be so much these days, but when it did, it focused a lot on hired professionals, spokespeople, PR people who were kind of removed from the actual actions of what were happening.
Okay.
So we want to highlight individual voices and individual people who are contributing to the movement, who, even if they're beginner people, it doesn't matter, just people who are there and experiencing it themselves, and to hear their own personal touch of whatever they were feeling. Nothing on our website is objective, we're very subjective, it's all first person, but we feel like if you have a broad spectrum of these different individual experiences, then together as a mosaic, so to speak, it would create a good, I guess, survey of what the actual experience is itself, or what at least occupies.
And so I guess maybe just in closing, and I don't know if you caught this or not, I'm a huge fan of watching Bill Maher. And so a couple of weeks ago, you know, he had said that really, in his opinion, Occupy needed to get behind the Democratic side of the political base, like the Tea Party did for the Republicans, etc. I'm not certain if people understand that the movement is not about aligning with one party or another and really looking at a completely new type of dynamic in general. Would you say that that's the case, particularly if you're younger and you're here and you're chilling? Is that the idea?
See, I think a lot of people look at it in a different way and with different definitions. So the way that I view Occupy, a lot of people have described it as a revolution of ideas. So a lot of it is starting dialogues about these different issues that otherwise aren't really talked about that much.
If you're able to just start a dialogue, that is the new form of success. Because I think too, a lot of people are saying, in addition to like a Malcolm Gladwell, that the movement is quote unquote, dead or not successful because it hasn't affected change in a certain way that we've seen traditionally. And this is not about anything traditional. And if you're saying it's about creating a new way of thinking or a new dialogue, then you have success already.
Right, and it's also getting a lot of people into activism on a ton of different topics that people wouldn't otherwise I wouldn't have anything. I mean, I'm young, so
Right.
who knows what would or will happen ever.
But that's very much the story.
Yeah, and I also see this all as just a community too. Like if someone realizes something needs to be done,
Yeah.
they have this network that they can pull people together who feel the same way and work together to get that thing done. So
Are you guys
see
going to
all
vote,
this
by
stuff-
the way?
I'm gonna vote. Yeah.
Okay, just wondering.
You hear people who say that they won't or that they don't believe in voting.
Yeah.
And I've listened to the argument and I understand it,
Yeah.
but I still think anything that you can do to try and make some kind of change, you should. I don't think you should only vote. I don't think that's the most direct way to have a say, but I don't think you should close yourself off to things either. That's my own personal opinion. A lot of people have different ones.
Right, and that's really, I think, one of the most intriguing things about looking at this is that there are so many different opinions.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, so this has been Joe. We are closing. I'm Lauren deLisa Coleman for the Glass site. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for the very next video.